Stuck in space with an organism who is smarter than you, more lethal, faster, pretty much better in every way. How will you survive? This is Alien Isolation. Don't go away. To start off, I have to say, the first half of this game, well done. It's a horror game. In fact, on the back it says, set to be the scariest game you'll play in 2014. Which, by the way, this game looks really damn good for 2014, even though 2014 had a lot of good stuff in it. But it is a horror game, and it's a defensive horror game. You very, very rarely will go on the offensive. Sure, yeah, you get a shotgun, a pistol, a flamethrower. Ammo is very restrictive. This is much more of an Outlast type thing than a offensive horror game. Like, you're not gonna fight the alien, you're not gonna go up and punch it. If you try, you die. So get ready to hide. Now, what you'll be doing in the game is quite repetitive, actually. You're pretty much either A, following your waypoint to your objective, which is usually turn on a generator or go through a door or just some sort of a quest mission where you gotta pull a switch or something. And in between this, while you're doing all that, you're avoiding either the working Joe guy automaton dudes, or you're avoiding the alien, who's the main villain.
Blow it up, motherfucker! Holy shit! Man, I squeezed the trigger on my fucking controller sword, I think.
That's it. That's the game. There's no joke. That is it. Now, for the first half of this game, it's really cool. You know, it's the wow factor of the alien. It's the worker Joes when they team up. You know, you're hiding from them. You have some ammo. You can throw flashbangs, which you do get quite an arsenal. You can craft flashbangs, noisemakers, smoke bombs. I literally never use smoke bombs though. Flares, which, by the way, flares, I literally never popped the flare once. EMP grenades, which are arguably the best. Same with Molotovs, but they require a huge amount of resources, like a fat amount of resources. But my problem with this game is that after you finish like the first half of the game, you go into the second half, which is quite literally the same. You're still hiding from the alien. You're still hiding from Worker Joes, which, by the way, if you are caught out, I think the game should have had an extra mechanic where you could just find a way to get off their trail or some shit. Because if you are caught by the alien, or if you are caught and you manage to run away, luckily, maybe you go to a vent or you go to a locker or something, they legitimately sit there for a good, no exaggeration by the way, 30 seconds to a full 2 minutes. So most of the time, if I did get caught and I hit an event, I would just restart checkpoint because it would be way quicker. But once that wow factor of seeing the alien up close and hiding from it in the locker, you know, it's so close, hiding underneath the desk, it becomes repetitive. You know, it's just like, oh, here we go again, alien pops out of the thing. I guess I'll just hide for 5 minutes, or, you know. Under the presentation side of things, I have to say, pure gold. I mean, this game looks and sounds really damn good. The sound effects for everything is really good. It really helps out when you're working with gadgets like the radar, like the motion detector. The motion detector radar thing is one of my favorite gadgets to use in like any game. Whenever I think of amazing, fun gadgets to use that are sort of unique and stuff, I think of the scanner from Resident Evil Revelations 1. And honestly, I absolutely loved, although it is an absolute crutch in game to figure out where enemies are, it's just fun to use. The animations in this game, you know, if you go on like TikTok or any short video and it's like, oh, this is satisfying, that's sort of what these animations are. Whether you're using a torch to bust down a door, or pulling a lever, or starting a generator, it's something so oddly satisfying about the whole animation system in this game. It's fun. Voice acting for this game, really good. If you're gonna have a first-person type of game, you need to have a solid voice actor because you don't have that third-person sort of, visual representation. If you look at The Last of Us, if it was first-person, you would still get a lot of the characters because of the voice acting of Troy Baker for Joel. In Alien Isolation, the voice actor for Amanda does a surprisingly incredible job. Like, I did think that she was doing a really good job, and then there were moments where I thought she is doing an even better job than I think.
You're late! There is no personnel umbilical! It's long gone! What? Wait, I think I can use the maintenance rig instead. If I can find an EVA suit, I can still get to you!
So for my overall thoughts, I like and dislike this game, honestly. There's just not much to say. It's just, I've already described the entire game. Avoid the alien. Okay. You can't kill it. Okay. You can flamethrower it for a momentary piece of like 2 minutes. And if you're not avoiding the alien, then you're avoiding like the robot Joe workers. So, I mean, the difference between those two is very minimal. Like, the only legit difference is that if you're spotted by the alien is that you insta-die, unless you have flamethrower advantage. If you're spotted by Worker Joe, you run away, you hide, then you wait, and you wait, and you wait. Little things do help to break the cycle, like the little sort of mini games, I would call them. There was a different variety of them. They were fun, short little like 1 minute breaks from the regular cycle, but I don't think it was really that much help. It wasn't enough, I think. I think if this game gave you a lot more ammunition, a lot more offensive tools to go on the offensive against the Worker Joes, not the alien. The whole aspect of hiding against the alien was good, but then you have to hide against the Worker Joes, and yes, you do shoot the Worker Joes at points. That was my favorite part of the game. You get a bolt gun with ammo, you can just drill them in the head. You get shotgun ammo and stuff like that. Molotovs. But all my highlights in this game are when I went on the offensive.
I've been holding on to these goddamn Molotovs for so long, man. I am ready to just pop off, bro.
Hey, it's a flash of light over there.
Is it this? Yeah, there's a flash of light, alright, buddy. Woo. Oops.
But very rarely did I have the amount of resources and ammunition to just go mow down people. Most of the time, I'm hiding in vents, I'm crawling, and I am patient, but when it gets to the point where I'm literally crawling through the entire game for like 9-10 hours, I'm just thinking, I want to sprint. But if you sprint, no joke, you die in this game. Like, do you know that video where the guy says, oh, you do this, jail, you do that, jail. In this game, it's sort of like, you sprint, you die. Shoot a bullet, you die. Shotgun, die. Flashbang, alien comes out, die. Hide underneath the corner, die. Hide in the vent, alien will find you in there. He will legit find you in the vent, you die. Beat the game, believe it or not, you die. So yeah, I don't have a lot to say on this game. I feel like I've already described pretty much everything there was to describe. I did like the difficulty. I did like the first half, like the wow factor when the alien first came down, really good. But over time, the wow factor of just seeing the alien for like many more times. Sure, was it cool when 2 popped out? Yeah, but that just made it twice as frustrating because you finally wait for the cycle of walking for one alien to go, and then the other one comes and literally just slaps your ass apple red. So overall, looking at the categories and boiling it down, we're looking at a solid 6.9 out of 10. So that's it. Alien Isolation down. And what is next, you might ask? Well, I am continuing my Resident Evil run. I'm doing 5 and 6 co-op, so I'm just going to move on to the next one after that, which is Resident Evil 7. And I'm doing it in VR, so stay tuned for that. But for now, that was Alien Isolation, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Peace out. What is up? I know what you're thinking. You're only here for the bonus Easter egg soundtrack I put in at the end of every video. But did you also know I have a donation page under Buy Me a Coffee? Donate whatever you want to my channel and I'll put half of that back to an environmental charity. So that's that. Enjoy the music. Peace out.